Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Scorpio reading. The new moon was yesterday, and I did this reading yesterday, but most of my readings, I didn't have my microphone on. I am plugged up in one ear, so I can't hear myself accurately. So please forgive the funny noise or voice levels you may be hearing here. It is kind of the cold and flu season, and I just got a couple of vaccinations. So bear with me here. I'm feeling beautiful and really happy to be here reading for you. I've laid out the Crow Tarot. I'll clarify with the Tarot of the Divine and finish up with a couple of Oracle cards. And I always will invite you to share this video, to comment below, and to subscribe to my channel. But I'm trying to do that more appropriately as you've had some time to figure out whether you enjoy this or not. So I will not probably stop in the middle of my reading because it's difficult for me to do that. I will remind you at the end for those of you that make it that far. And I do want to thank you at the top for making time for me and all the ways that you do support me in something that I truly love doing. So thank you for that. And let's get started, Libra, with your overall energy for the new moon in Scorpio. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. The queens of each suit are called sometimes the daughters of Empress. The Queen of Pentacles particularly is really about being the receptor of earth element, of the material environment. This is you really receiving all the abundance that is available to you in your own life and knowing how to transform that into things that you need. The Queen then becomes a creator of abundance, constantly coming up with new ideas that will seed abundant projects, and really also not only generating abundance, generating new ideas, but also receiving the fruits, the recognition of her work, taking satisfaction in the experience of loving, giving love, of building fertility, of contributing to growth and expansion, so that you are receiving the satisfaction and the love that the earth, that your material environment provides back to you in the form of comfort, stability, and security. In the position of the moon, we have the Moon card. This is beautiful. This is interesting because the area impacted in your charts is the second house, which rules comfort, value, your body, your material possessions. But the moon itself very much is about reflected light. And so this is where these conscious needs and pulls, emotional, instinctual pulls, are reflected in your unconscious life, your unconscious world. This card is indicating to me that you have a phenomenal amount of support from the invisible realms. That is, in your dream life, quite possibly, a place where you can communicate with other spirit guides or ancestor wisdom. It's also a place of meditation, prayer, any way that you reflect upon your experience. Even journaling is a space that can draw in this energy. And if we consider that our unconscious mind, our subconscious, occupies the majority of our cognitive experience, then this is the ocean from which you are connecting to all of those energies that can support you. This is a beautiful card of reflection and acknowledging that you have support in the invisible realm, but you must ask for it. In the position for the sun, we have the Judgment card. The sun, both of these, the sun and moon being in Scorpio, this is about something new beginning for you. And there's a sense here of having looked retrospectively over your efforts, the goals that you have, and Judgment is really responding and seeing you respond to the call of your own purpose. I see you putting your activities, your thoughts, your desires in this container that acknowledges your destiny, acknowledges the purpose that you chose when you came to Earth, and that you are continuing in that work, Libra. This is a theme that's kind of been coming up for you for a while. How much growth you've made, how much opportunity you see in your current circumstances to serve and to see your experience reflected in others. The tools that you have gained, the skills you've learned are things that you unconsciously want to make available to support others. And this is part of your mission. This is part of what is fulfilling you. It's part of your natural tendency to balance out the resources and the energy that are part of your experience. So the Judgment here is really about finding an ultimate acknowledgement of the service that you want to see in the world, the change that you want to experience in the world, being that at a very deep internal place. It's also about the elevation of your awareness. This isn't just something that exists in your conscious mind. This is something that you're finding support from throughout all of your experiences in this life, the past lives or experiences you've had, and literally past lives for some through your ancestors or even cultural, historical resonances that you may experience. So there's deep significance here, and you're resonating with your path of destiny. In the position of your present, you have the Two of Wands, and this again is a reflective energy. However, with the wands, we are reflecting on our expertise. You know your purpose, you know your mission, you understand the expertise you've gained or are gaining around your beliefs, what you want to see in the world, and you're turning those energies towards the world in terms of a big project. You're looking at your future experience, how you can bring your skills more deeply into the community, however you define the community. But you are aware that what you do has global impact. Whatever changes you make within yourself have global resonances, and you're contemplating, planning, looking at a new direction for growth and evolution for yourself. In the past, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is you acknowledging that you have taken the skills that you've gained, considerable skills that you've gained, education, training, lessons learned along the way, and you're really now investing in your own desires. You're investing in your own dreams. You are inspired and inspiring to others, but you're really caught up in the discovery that you're experiencing in this moment. The discovery is being able to recognize the way in which you pulled from the dark, the shadow side of your experience to lift up the conscious direction of your actions and intentions that you're setting for yourself. And this is still part of a massive discovery, a massive self-exploration that is helping and supporting your turn to the future. You're turning to the world or your community in contemplation of how you can implement the services and skills you have towards them. This is about expansion. And this is about being excited, joyful, even playful, certainly creative, but truly inspired and inspirational to others. In the card for the future, we have the Devil card. The Devil card is really, it's a big one for many of us. You have considered the structures within which you have worked, trained, provided services, or been of advisement to. And you have been aware of those institutions as kind of necessary evils for you in some ways, even though it's quite likely that you work within such an institution. You are recognizing that your goals do not confine you to the conformity that is usually demanded of us working for a large organization or a conventional institution. This is you really saying that your goals, your intentions now trump the experience, and by working to support these in whatever way that is, you are undoing your own intentions for something different. You're really recognizing how the values of the organizations you've worked within are undermining the values that you hold not only as significant but necessary to a positive advancement of your community, your audiences, your customers, your students. And so here you are recognizing that as a Libra, you are naturally conditioned to be responsive to the way that others see you, to reflect on that. Everyone, you're aware, is a mirror for you, and you are a mirror for others. But here you're really privileging your own vision, so that you are negotiating your relationship with conventional organizations on a completely different term. You may be negotiating with them. You may be looking at new contracts, new ways to work on your own terms, understanding how you can work within such organizations to support change or to certainly support your vision over and against that of some conventional authority. I hope I'm making myself clear here. This is a big message that you're getting, Libra, and it's showing a lot of fortitude and courage that's necessary. So the Queen of Pentacles is really helping you do what you do in a way that continues to be practical, serviceable, graceful, and loving. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands in the present with the 10 of coins and the 9 of wands. Yeah, this is about legacy for you. This is about contributing to your, I don't like saying counter legacy or counter institution, but with the Devil here, I think you're aware that what you're promoting, what you're attempting to build, the resource that you're contributing to is intended to generate abundance and access for those that cannot fit within the conventional norms, that will not benefit from the conventional educational system, as an example, the conventional social aid structures that exist, that can't access that. And even if they can, they're not being helped by that. You, on the other hand, are a part of creating something much larger than that. This is you being a part of a legacy, recognizing that you are have benefited from the vast work and wisdom of others throughout the ages. and that you now have an opportunity through the elevation of your awareness, which never stops. It's not like this gets to a finite place and now you know what to do. You've always known this. You've always worked in this realm. However, you have a chance to concretize this opportunity, this philanthropy, this effort at providing access, of giving back to your community and showing others how you did it. There's a sense here that you're burning it all down. As dramatic as that sounds, the Nine of Wands here is showing me that you have worked long and hard, actually, in a kind of alternative vein to those Libras I'm speaking to, that you have worked within institutions to develop alternatives to those very institutions. And there is a way in which your creative articulation, your communication, your expression appears to be torching or burning down many of the sacred cows of those conventions that we've all been conditioned within. This is a beautiful creative energy, and despite my language, I would not staunch this expression. I think this is the very fuel, the inspiration, the fire you need as you continue to face and negotiate with the conventional organizations and institution structures of our world. Powerful message, Libra, and I'm going to pull a divine crystal oracle and ask you to share this with someone who might find it useful. Certainly comment to me. I love your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. I love the simplicity of this deck's mantras. And from the language of the flowers, I have the Peruvian lily. The key word is strength. More effort will get you what you want. How amazing. Ashe. I thank you so much for your time, Libra. Until next time, namaste.